So let me make clear that free visa is different from visa free.
You don't have a green passport?
No.
What passport do you have?
A British one.
Guy, I'm not happy for you, bro.
You're not happy for me?
Yes, because I wish I'm you right now. Like, the thing about green passport, like, is the cage. When you're at the airport, you see a queue of 7 people, you already know that's not your queue. You have to go to the queue when you're like 500. You see Chinese, Spanish, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. You'll be like 5,000.
Can we talk about that? Does that?
Yes, I'm happy because it was because of me Ghana president gave all African countries visa free. Because I called him and I warned him that his immigration refused to give me visa.
The joy of a lot of Nigerians have been cut short as the Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzato came out to debunk it, and he came out to state it clearly that free visa is different from visa free. So to all Nigerians that are jubilating that on the 25th of May that Ghana is going to become a visa free country, come here, listen to this from the Foreign Affairs Minister. He is stating it clearly to you all, for you all to know that Ghana is not just anyhow country. Not be anyhow country. Just take a look at the videos, then we'll be right back. Don't forget to like the video, share, and please subscribe to the channel to join the family.
So let me make clear that free visa is different from visa free. The two don't mean the same. I've seen a lot of misconception out there. People say, oh, then we are going to be swamped and no, rethink this policy, because they are confusing free visa with visa free. Free visa simply means if you're an African, you don't pay the cost for the visa. You don't pay. Whereas our friends from other parts of the world will be paying about $250 when we roll out the e-visa regime. You as an African will not be required to pay the $250. But it doesn't mean that you will not go through the visa application process. You will go through, you will be vetted. Our consular officers will screen, will make sure that you meet the requirement, you don't have any criminal record, because remember the system is linked to criminal databases, multiple criminal databases. And if you have any criminal record, if we think that we are not convinced as to exactly what your agenda is, why you want to come to Ghana, we still reserve the right to stop you, in as much as we are welcoming everybody and embracing all Africans. So please, let's get it clear. Free visa is not the same as visa free.
Yes, it's me, General SS, the world's strongest man. The first online military general. Yes, I'm happy because it was because of me Ghana president gave all African countries visa free. Because I called him and I warned him that his immigration refused to give me visa. Most of you that said, General, well, what stops you from coming to Ghana? Come to Ghana now. It was Ghanaian immigration that refused to give me visa. So I had to call their president. You know who I am. The president, he was scared. He grants all African countries visa free, starting from May, just because of me. So I will come to Ghana on the 25th of May. Yes, I will come and I will discipline all Ghanaian men so that the whole world will know that my strength is too much. My strength is too much. It's too much.
Across here will be beer. I always tell you, say, Ghana is going to become European Ghana, the center of the whole of Africa. The World Cup was one of the catalysts to take us all across, where a place that were named high, where our passport. You remember I told you, say, a better baby with the Ghana passport, a two baby, the whole Africa will be number one. Yeah, nobody will look at any passport. Oh, they do visa, oh, visa now they talk about, oh, Ghanaian. Go. They won't even waste it. Ghanaian, oh, go. Oh, rich baby and the water. Ghanaian, they will just be respecting you. The World Cup was one of the things that sent us into that reality in 2028.
Now, Papa, would there be a time where African nation be the World Cup?
Yes. It's a timeline. Yeah, a lot of people are looking at Morocco. No. Black people don't follow. Yes, we'll play a final and then we'll leave and we'll come back after another 7 years. We'll kick it, then we'll start a journey from African Cup. Then we'll be able to compete. So an African country will win a World Cup. Once the timeline is set, I'll tell you the exact date as the Lord lives.
Now you
no visa to Ghana starting May 2026. That's the plan. All African nationals could travel visa-free, no fees, just basic screening. It's a move towards stronger unity, tourism and business across Africa. So, where in Ghana are you going first?
South on 25th May, which is Africa Day, Ghana will be entering a free visa regime for all African nations. And I think the part that is being left out of the whole thing is applying online for e-visa. Some people are not reading everything. They are just looking at the headline. This is why sometimes I stay away from political party. And second of all, they cloud your judgment on anything. When you see something good happening, you can't say because it's not your party. If it's bad to you, can't say because it's your party. And before you pick up your political guns to come and shoot in the comment section, let me make this clear. This was signed under the previous government and it's only been implemented now.
You get it?
So both of them have their hands in the whole thing. Now let's break the whole thing down. It turns out about 60% of people are not supporting the whole thing from what I've seen online. For me, like this is 50-50. And I'll tell you the reason why along the way. So the whole thing is, even though it's free visa for people, it doesn't mean that anybody can just wake up and come to Ghana. No, you go through the online process, which is the e-visa. But then the only difference over here is that this one will be free. You won't pay any money, you understand, before coming here. There are some countries that they already come to Ghana freely, like Zimbabwe. That one is different from this one. The aim of the whole thing is to boost tourism, trade and investment and entrepreneurship. Now, the concerns that people are raising online, the first one is security. Do we have a security framework to apply this thing in Ghana? Which for me, it is true. You can't overlook this thing. It happen for Africa. Hey, some people will come here and they'll cause problem. But then my question is that, why is it the main thing you are worried about? As an African, you had a fellow African coming to your country freely without visa. And the first thing you thought about was security threats. Why are you not thinking about the fact that it's going to allow trade and boost tourism? Meanwhile, you the same person who travel abroad, like Europe or America, and you have a problem when they are searching you extensively because you are coming from Africa. You see your fellow African as a threat. You didn't think about the benefits, but they shouldn't see you as a threat when you go there. You understand where I'm coming from? This whole thing is a two-way street. There are pros and there are cons. You put it in place when the pros outweigh the cons. I mean, you can't overlook the security. For that one, there will be con. Second thing that people are worried about is pressure on infrastructure, which is also a valid reason. I mean, we there yourself, you know the seat up already. You they come add people. That's why I said the whole thing is 50-50 for me. For me, I support a borderless Africa for that one day. I mean, it's going to happen eventually. There's what they call Agenda 2063.
Ghana is doing what Kenya with President Ruto needed to have done. Ghana has set May 25th a day for Africa Day celebration, whereby all people from Africa are going to access Ghana visa-free. So this means if you want to go to Ghana, you don't need to do this pre-filing of these documents. You just go walk into Ghana. So long as you are bearing an African passport, you'll be allowed. So Ghana will join the likes of Rwanda, Benin, countries like Seychelles, as some of these countries that allow visa entry for all Africans. So this is something positive, of course, as much as sometimes we want to protect our borders. But again, if you allow the migration of people, free movement of goods and people, it also boosts the country's, GDPs and actually even, outlook of the country. So this is something very good as a country. Of course, this was announced by President Mahama, who, when he was welcoming Zimbabwean President Emerson Mnangagwa, who made his first, visit to Ghana. So this is something positive for the whole nation and, of course, Africa as a continent.
Ghana has announced the removal of visa requirements and fees for all African citizens. The policy will take effect on May 25th, African Day. This initiative aims to boost tourism and strengthen economic ties with other countries such as Rwanda and Seychelles in opening borders. This initiative aims to boost tourism and strengthen economic ties, joining other African nations like Rwanda and Seychelles in opening borders. I'm all for this. Shout out to Ghana. And this is great news to hear right here, y'all. Anybody that's from Ghana, please talk to me in the comment section. Anybody throughout Africa, no matter what nation it is, let me know how you're feeling, or throughout the diaspora. Tell me in the comment section how you feeling.
So let me make clear that free visa is different from visa free.
I hope you all have heard from the Foreign Affairs Minister. Free visa is different from visa free. And these videos that I posted here is self-explanatory to tell you guys that it is not because Ghana came out to say, oh, all Africans can come into Ghana, means that you can just start packing your bags and start coming into Ghana. You still need to get some requirements, because if you don't do all those things online, how can they be able to detect people that are coming in with bad intentions, people that are coming in to come and rob the people that are coming in with different, intentions to commit crimes in the country? So they still need to scrutinize the system before it can be able to come in. So visa free doesn't mean free visa doesn't mean visa free. So have you gotten that? Please share this video to a lot of people, because they still need to see this video. Those that have been jubilating since last week, I think that jubilation will be cut short, because this time around, what they are hearing right now is not what they're going to be expecting. And every country, if you are to go into any country, they need proper scrutinization before you get there. So Ghana is not an exception. If they grant visa, free visa or visa free, doesn't really mean you can equally come into the country without proper documentation. Is that clear? Is that clear? Please share this video, like and subscribe.